You guys ready for today's PowerPoint presentation? Listen, it was either this or RTA Special League video, and I know half of you don't even play RTA, let alone Special League, even less of you play that. So today we're going to go over some of the things that you can do to prepare for Summoner's War Reloaded, which is coming out in a few days. So let's get it started. The first one, Farm Punisher Crypt and Steel Fortress, because the following stats are being removed from artifacts. Attack plus portion to lost HP, defense plus portion to lost HP, speed plus portion to lost HP, speed plus proportional to lost HP, attack bar when revived, and HP when revived. So if you want these artifact subs on your units like Chow, Wang, Ramagos, etc., you need to farm artifact dungeons now before they are removed, because this will be your last chance. Next up, we have Tricaru. So Tricaru doesn't need to be your priority anymore if you are new to the game and you're working on Tricaru. You don't really have to. I mean, it's still useful. Don't get me wrong. But since the Abyss dungeons, including Dragon's B12, won't allow dupes to be used, there is less of a reason to build it now. Speaking of Tricaru, if you already have Tricaru built and you have a very fast Tricaru team and you are endgame, abuse it while you can. Things are going to change, and I'm sure you're going to use a totally different team since you can't just Tricaru the new Abyss dungeons. Get the most out of it while you can, since you put all the effort into actually building it. The LD Homunculus. So this is something I don't think people are really talking about too much. You might want to consider building... My face is in the... Of course my face is in the way. You might want to consider building the LD Homunculus, because prior to Tricaru, the Light Homunculus was used in reliable Dragon's B12 runs, even other dungeons, not just Dragon's B12. It's actually usable in a lot of dungeons, but this is still an underrated unit. And useful unit in multiple various places depending on how you build it. You might wind up using it in the new Abyss Dragons B12, but even if you don't, it is a useful unit in many areas. I know a lot of endgame players already have this unit built, either light or dark. Both of them are good. Not saying you should build one, well, depending on what you need it for, you may want to build one or the other. The dark one is really good for Rift of Worlds content. This doesn't need to be done right now. You can, of course, do this after the update. Just know it will be useful. And also, it helps because they're trying to get these seasonal dungeons, the Abyss floors. They're trying to get you to switch up a couple monsters in the team, but have most of the team still work for every season of the Abyss, every new dungeon. This would be very beneficial because you can build this unit once and then change it to be a different unit to counter the different Abyss dungeons, so just keep that in mind. Don't 6-star units. Progression is going to be getting a big improvement and is going to be much easier to build new 6-stars after Summoner's War Reloaded is released, so don't spend the time and energy 6-starring things yet, since it's about to get much easier in a few days. I think a lot of people already know this, but just reiterating it for those of you that didn't really think too much about it. Don't upgrade runes. This might be one that maybe some of you, well, actually the next slide is going to be something that maybe people didn't realize. If you need to, that's fine, but it will be much easier after the update. Don't craft or sell 6-star runes. So since we're getting rune essences after the update when you sell 6-star runes, wait till we get the update before selling them unless you need to make space right now. Crafting, same thing. All those bad 6-star runes you'll craft and sell are now going to be worth more later. So you can sell them, get rune essences, and then craft legendary 6-star runes, which is what you want to do. So sell later versus now. So this one, I'm not really going to go over this. If you want to take the time, this is kind of a min-max thing. I think most people could just ignore this if they want. But there you go. You can pause it and read it if you would like. New players use this time to awaken units. Like new players, not like players that have been playing for a year. Then it's not really too much of an issue. If you're a new player and need to awaken things and low on food, now might be a good time to farm essences to awaken things. Farming essence dungeons will provide you with plenty of rainbow mons and unknown scrolls for 6-star and everything faster after Reloaded is here. For those of you that don't know, essence dungeons drop more unknown scrolls than other dungeons. Usually this doesn't matter unless you are a new player. TLDR, farm artifact subs that are being removed soon if you want them. Don't 6-star units yet. Don't upgrade, craft, sell runes until after the update. I believe this was not a 25-minute long video, which is what I was going for. I just wanted to make it short and to the point. Hope you guys got something out of this, and I will see you as always in the next one.